Hi and welcome to day one of my 10-day Pilates challenge. Today's class is all about standing. So let's get started. Standing up nice and tall with your legs and your feet hip width apart. Anchor your feet down into the floor and make sure you've got equal weight through the whole part of your foot, front and back. And then we're going to start from top to toe. So we'll just start with some hip movements. So breathe in for me, please. Exhale, chin into the back of your throat. Looking down, aiming to look down the front of your shirt. Roll the base of the skull underneath you. Look up towards the ceiling. And then come back to your start point. Tips of the ears go up. Crown of the head goes up. Breathe in. Exhale, chin down. Looking down the front of your shirt or aim to look for your toes. Roll the base of the skull underneath you and look up towards the ceiling. Remember, it's not a head nod and a chin lift. Roll the base of the skull on top of your spine. Look down towards your toes. Get that chin into the back of your throat. And then roll underneath you. Look up towards the ceiling. And your head comes into your neutral position. From here, turn your head to the left. Look over your left shoulder. And then turn your head slowly to the right. Look over your right shoulder. Come back to center. Drop your chin down into the back of your throat. Look for your toes. And now keeping that chin down, turn your head to look to the left shoulder. And then come back. Slowly turn to the right. And then come back to center. Roll the base of the skull underneath you. Look up towards the ceiling. And we're going right. Look over your right shoulder. And then come back through center and turn to the left shoulder. And then come back to center and bring your head in a nice neutral position. Draw your shoulders up towards your ears. And then draw the shoulder blades, rib cage down. Float the arms up towards the ceiling. Don't let the rib cage pop. Lower the arms down by your side and we're going back to the shoulder shrugs and down and then the arm lift and lower. Shrug up towards your ears, draw the rib cage shoulder blades down, keep the rib cage closed, lift the arms up towards your ears, and then we're going to do one more round. Draw the shoulders up towards your ears and draw the shoulder blades down, reach the arms up towards your ears, gliding those shoulder blades down and keeping the rib cage down. Open your arms out to the side. Hold that there and then bring the arms back up towards your ears. Now from here, lift the left rib cage up and it will feel as if your arm is getting longer. Then pull the rib cage down to bring the arm down and we'll go to the right. Lift the right rib cage up and pull the right rib cage down. And let's go to the left. Feel that nice stretch in your side body, feeling the rib cage sliding and gliding, and pull the shoulders down, pull the rib cage and glide it down and lift to the left and down and reach with the right and down. Open your arms out to the side. Breathe in for me, please. And we're going to side bend to the left, keeping the pelvis nice and still. Come back up to standing, breathe in, exhale, and we side bend to the right, bending at the waist, stepping into that opposite foot. And then come back up from here, breathe in, exhale as you rotate, staying nice and tall, spiraling that rib cage around your spine. And then slowly come back through center and we're going to rotate to the right, keeping the arms as still as possible. Remember, it's the rib cage that moves. Pause at the center, breathe in. We're going back to our side bends and we're going to the right. Aim your hand down towards the floor, opposite foot presses down. Close that left rib cage to bring you back up. And then breathe in and then side bend to the left. And then come back up, breathe in, we're rotating, spiraling that rib cage around to the right, inhaling back through center, and then exhale as you come to the left, and then come back to center. Reach the arms up towards your ears. This time, when you lower the arms down, we're going to lift the right knee up into a standing tabletop. And then place the foot back down. We're doing 3 more on the same side. So this is 3, and down, and 2, and down. Last one, lift and lower without shifting too much. Let's do 4 on the left. So anchor down into that right side, right foot. Push the floor away, stand nice and tall, and then float the left leg up and lower. And squeeze your glutes to help you stand. 2 more, please. Lower and lift and lower and lift. Open the arms out to the side. Reach the arms nice and long. Lift your leg to the front. Tap it to the floor and then lift the knee out to the side and tap it down to the left. Come up in front. Step down, keep growing nice and tall, and then to the side and down and to the right, forward, and then we're tapping down and we're going out to the side and down to the left, forward and lower and out to the side and down. 1 more to each side. Lift, step down to the side, step down, and to the left, step down, and to the side, step down. Lift the arms up towards your ears. Lower the hands down to the front of your thighs. Chin into the back of your throat. Tips of the ears to the ceiling. On your exhale, round down, softening the knees. And we're just going to stop with the hands underneath your knees. And then you're coming into a flat back. Long spine, stick your tailbone out, open that chest, press your hands into the shins, allow that ribcage to come forward, feeling yourself bending at the bottom of your shoulder blades. And then breathe in, exhale, curl your pubic bone towards your face, round. Let the crown of the head drop towards the floor, round into that cat back, keeping your hands on your shins, scoop everything in and up, and then stick your bum out. Nice long line with your spine, top of the head and the tailbone reaching away from each other. Nice flat back. Now lift the front rib cage up. Feel yourself bending just at the bottom of your shoulder blades, keeping the hands pressing into your shins. Soften the knees, find the hamstrings. Take a breath, exhale, round, scoop and lift the rib cage up. Feel your breastbone get drawn in towards your spine. Keep your shoulders away from your ears. Let the crown of the head hang towards the floor. And we're going to do 1 more. Flat back. Tailbone and top of the head reaching away from each other. Long line. Use your hands into the shins to let that rib cage lift forward. Drawing the shoulder blades down towards your back pockets. And then take a breath. Exhale, curl. Round into your back, cat back. Start pushing your feet into the floor as you round yourself back up. Inhaling the arms up towards your ears. And then exhale them, open out to the side and pause here. Just shift your hips from side to side. Just trying to keep that rib cage nice and still. Reaching the arms nice and long. Imagine you're trying to touch either side of your room. And just shift the hips from side to side. Let's just do a couple more on each side. Lovely. And then come back to center, bend your elbows, take your hands to the base of your skull. And then from here, we're just going to do some hip circles. This time your elbows are going to reach long to either side of your room. Just circling those hips around, getting some nice mobility into that lower back. Just do a couple more. And then come back to center. And then we'll go around the other way. Keep drawing your shoulder blades down towards your back pockets. Keeping nice and tall. Tips of the ears to the ceiling. Top of the head to the ceiling. Shoulders away from your ears. Your shoulder blades gliding down towards your back pocket. Elbows nice and wide and reaching to either side of your room. Come back to standing, reach the arms up towards your ears, keep your arms by your ears, breathe in. On your exhale, chin into the back of your throat and start peeling your spine away from the imaginary wall behind you as you roll down into your forward fold. Roll down to where you feel comfortable. Your hands may just end up by your knees, shins, ankles, or you may be able to reach the floor. It's your practice, work within your limitations. Bend your knees, take a breath. On your exhale, curl your pelvis underneath you, let the arms hang and restack your spine. One vertebra at a time, pressing your feet down into the floor. Inhale the arms up towards the ceiling. Exhale the arms down, rise up onto your toes, press the arms back. Lower the heels down, inhale the arms up, and one more roll down. Exhale as the chin comes into the back of your throat. Start peeling your spine away from that imaginary wall, lifting the ribcage up and over as if you're rounding over a giant beach ball. Roll down to where you feel comfortable. Bend your knees, curl your pubic bone towards your face, allow the arms to hang, and restack your spine one vertebra at a time. Inhaling the arms up towards the ceiling. Exhale the arms down, rise up onto your toes. Heels come down, arms reach, and we're rolling down, and we're going to stay at the bottom for some hamstring stretches. Breathe in, exhale, chin into the back of your throat, and start peeling your spine away from your imaginary wall, rounding over your giant beach ball, finding that nice scoop in your abdominals. Bend your knees, take your hands to the floor, ankles or shins, and then bend your knees. Breathe in, exhale, straighten the knees, but think about pressing the thigh bones back behind you. Your waistline goes up towards the ceiling, your navel is being pulled up towards the ceiling, and you should feel the stretch in the hamstrings. Bend your knees, breathe in, exhale, straighten the legs, waistband going up towards the ceiling. Bend your knees and straighten, or just keep a little bit of softness into the knees, pressing your feet into the floor, trying to push the floor away. Last time, bend your knees and straight legs, and just hold that stretch. Feel the lengthening of the hamstrings. Imagine your waistband is going up towards the ceiling. You should almost feel like you're a little bit top heavy, allowing yourself just to hang in this nice lengthening position, and then soften your knees. Let the arms hang. Take a breath. On your exhale, we're rounding back up into standing, restacking that spine, one vertebra at a time. Inhaling the arms up towards your ears. Exhale the arms down. Lift your heels up, and we're just going to march it out, keeping the pelvis nice and still. Opposite arm and leg. Work through your feet, warming up the ankles, the knees, and your hips. Drawing the abdominals in, closing the front rib cage. We'll just march it out. Being light into those heels. Just feeling the top of your head reaching towards the ceiling. We'll do 10 more. And 9, and 8, and 7, and 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Both heels lift, both heels lower, reach the arms out in front of your chest height. Now rise back up onto your toes, staying on your toes. Bend your knees, keeping your spine nice and flat, nice and long. Bend, grow tall. Now push the pads of your toes into the floor, grow tall, press the thigh bones back. Lower the arms, lower the legs. Inhale the arms up, rise up onto your toes, bend your knees. Let the knees travel over your toes. Keep that spine as long as possible, tips of the ears to the ceiling. Push the floor away from underneath you, press your thigh bones back, heels down, arms back. 2 more, lift. Bend your knees, and straighten. Lower the arms, lower the heels. Last one, lift and rise up onto your toes, shoulders down. Bend your knees, push your knees over your toes. Go down as far as you can. pressing yourself all the way back up. Find those hamstrings, lower the heels down, lower the arms down. Inhale the arms up towards your ears. 2 more roll downs. Exhale, chin into the back of your throat. Keep your arms where they are, by your ears. Lifting that ribcage up and over as you dive forward. Bend your knees. 2 hamstring stretches rather. Stretch the legs, waistband to the ceiling. Bend your knees. Straight legs, waistband to the ceiling. Soften the knees. Allow your arms to hang as you re-stack your spine. Inhale the arms up towards the ceiling. We'll march it out between each roll down. Rise up onto your toes and we'll march it out for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Both heels lift, both heels lower. Lift the arms up, second roll down, 2 hamstring stretches. Breathe in, exhale, chin down and peel your spine down. Softening those knees, find your hamstrings. Hands on the floor, ankles or shins, bend your knees. Straight legs, waistband to the ceiling, navel in, head to the floor. Bend your knees. Straight legs, pause. Let the arms hang, find the hamstrings, breathe in. Exhale, tuck the tailbone under, restack your spine, letting the arms feel heavy as you roll yourself back up. Inhaling the arms up towards your ears. Exhale the arms down, rise up onto your toes, and then we'll march it out. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Both heels lift and both heels lower. To finish, class 1 of my 10-day Pilates challenge. See you next time.